through, you were running as a Democrat. That was irritating, frustrating, to say the least, and then you decided now to run as independent. Tell us about that.
It became clear that the Democratic Party was not going to let me win, even if I won. So, for example, they changed, somebody did a compilation of about 60 rules that had been changed to make sure that nobody could win. I heard, although I don't know this is true, that this week they actually made it, they're going to get rid of, the Democratic Party announced that they don't need a primary in Florida. And I don't know, how true that is, but you can look it up. But one thing they did do, I'll tell you, one of the rules that they adopted was a rule that any candidate who steps their foot into the state of New Hampshire, that any votes that they receive in New Hampshire would not count. And they were working on the same rule for Iowa, and then they had a proposed rule for Georgia that said that if you stepped into New Hampshire, no vote in Georgia would count for you. And then they had stacked all of the superdelegates. This group of new group of superdelegates they called PLEOs, public and elected officials. And so that even if you won sufficient delegates, they could still take it away from you. And it became clear to me that I was not, even if I won, I was not going to get the nomination, even if I won the vote. So I was the last person in my campaign to say, okay, it's time to leave the Democratic Party. Dennis Kucinich was telling me that from the first month